Welcome back, everybody. It's all about the burger on today's show, and we've been having fun with this, from peanut butter on top of a burger, which I thought, I have to be honest, was a little bit interesting, but when you get the bacon there, Angie made these gourmet burgers with a cherry sauce and fresh rosemary and blue cheese on the top. Chef Ken just did that great blue cheese and onion and bacon stuffed burger. So now we got another one. We are taking the burger to a whole nother level.
We are.
So somehow that combination of bacon and a burger, it just keeps, that's not going anywhere.
No.
It works fantastically. But we're going to take this bacon and do something with it that sounds interesting.
Yeah, I took it and I par cooked it.
Okay.
So about 2 minutes in the microwave.
Okay.
Just to get it hot and a little bit cooked through.
Okay.
So then I'm going to take, I got 1 pound.
Okay. And it looks like it's the thicker cut.
It is a thicker cut. It was about 12 slices.
Okay.
And you need about 1.5, or you could do 2 per burger.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
So I'm just going to put it in a Ziploc bag. And then we're going to coat it, which bacon has tons of flavor as it is. We're just going to add more.
Okay.
So brown sugar, 6 tablespoons of brown sugar, 4 teaspoons of espresso or ground coffee.
That was interesting to me.
Garlic powder.
Okay.
So 1 teaspoon.
So we've got the sugary, a little garlicky, and then the coffee espresso. It sounds really kind of cool. I like my coffee.
It is very good.
I like my coffee. I like my bacon.
But I love my coffee and my bacon and my beef. And
if you didn't like the coffee, you could leave that out and just do the brown sugar and the garlic powder, I'm sure.
So it
gets really nice and coated.
It's nice and coated.
Okay.
So if you want to wrap the burgers, got you some toothpicks.
Okay.
So you just wrap it like you're wrapping a tenderloin fillet.
Okay. So you have to have nice, decent sized patties. And again, you're a big believer of not the fancy ground round for the burgers.
Yes, we got ground chuck.
Ground chuck, which is about an 80-20. So we're going to wrap these and then just take a toothpick to secure it?
Yes.
Okay. I can do that. So
then
what are you working on over there?
They go right on the grill like that. I'm just going to butter olive oil some buns.
Okay.
And I'll get these on when we put those burgers on.
These are going to be serious burgers. They can't have wimpy buns. No wimpy buns.
So then we top these burgers with fried pickles. And I made the fried pickles ahead.
So that's also really on trend. I had never heard of fried pickles until recently, and let me tell you, they are delicious. So I'd never thought about doing it at home, but I've seen them out at restaurants and bars where sometimes they serve them with ranch, but you made them right at home.
I did.
So
it was
tell
easy.
us how you do it.
I don't even own a deep fryer, but I just took my skillet and I put in about 1.5 inches of vegetable oil.
Okay.
It won't burn. And then I took 1 jar of just your regular hamburger dills, drained it in a colander, and then let the pickles soak in a little buttermilk for about 5 to 10 minutes. And then took them and tossed them in another Ziploc bag with half flour and half cornmeal and black pepper.
Okay.
And that is it.
So let them sit in the buttermilk, dip them in black pepper, flour, cornmeal, into the oil.
3 to 4 minutes.
Okay.
Just till they start to brown. And that is it. And then pull them out and I put them on a paper towel lined plate.
Yum.
And let them drain.
Yum.
And then they're ready to go.
Ooh, so instead of putting a regular pickle, you're going to get a little more texture. I mean,
yes.
Let's get this last one on.
And those look good.
They look
You can make a little bit smaller patty too, smaller and thicker. Those look perfect.
Okay, yummy. Okay, so we're not done yet. So we got the burgers wrapped in the bacon going. Now we got the pickles all fried. Let's talk about this slaw thing.
We've got a recipe for a homemade slaw to go on top, which is going to add a nice cold crunch to our burger.
Think of like pulled pork sandwiches. That's what they do down south. They put that slaw on top. It really does work.
3 tablespoons of rice vinegar.
Okay.
Sugar.
Okay. I can whisk for you.
Mayonnaise.
Okay.
About 2 tablespoons of mayo. And then some sriracha, Asian chili sauce.
Yep. Little dab will do ya.
Little dab will do ya. Oh, look, I've got it open.
This is like, if you've had this before, you know how good it is. If you haven't had it, give it a try. It is yummy. So just a little bit.
A little dab.
That's a nice color.
Then I started with a bag cold slaw mix with a little carrot in there.
Okay.
I'm going to add red onion, about 1/2 cup. And then some fresh parsley, 1/4 cup of chopped parsley. And with that dressing,
Now the slaw, if you've got people over and this is the burger you're making, can you do the slaw like the night before?
Definitely.
I think slaw is one of those things that it really needs the night before a lot of times.
Yeah, the flavors meld.
Yeah.
It
Yep. And sometimes
It
it
is better.
doesn't look like a ton of dressing, but once it sits overnight,
plenty.
Yeah.
I think you can do all this ahead, except for maybe
Yeah.
the fried pickles. I'd wait, do the fried pickles right.
Right, so they're hot, so you
Yeah,
can be
right,
munching
they're
on them
hot.
while you're making the burgers. So how are our buns looking?
I think they look good.
Ooh, they do not take long. We talked about that earlier. You're toasting the buns on the grill, it's like seconds. Don't walk away, don't start. That's what happens to my husband, Bob. He gets chatty Cathy with the neighbors, and next thing you know, there's like fire coming from our grill. So
We got 2 burgers that we already had on that are looking perfect.
They are gorgeous. Sometimes what I'll do, Ange, if I'm toasting the buns, I'll put them on that upper rack of the grill.
that's a
and
very good idea.
That'll, keep them from going. All right, so here comes
So
our...
we're gonna top. Let's put some slaw on first,
Let's do it.
and then the fried pickle.
Should we take the toothpicks out?
Yes.
So we don't want anyone breaking a tooth at my party, at my house. But it holds it in there, so when it cooks, it's gonna stay right on there. So nice, generous amount of this kind of Asian slaw going on here.
You might need a fork and a bib for these.
Yeah, and loads of napkins. These are gonna be messy, but yummy.
Fried pickles on.
Yum! This one needs some pickles too. These would be dangerous if I made these at home, because I'd make them and be eating them and make them and eat fried pickles. Ooh, you can't stop eating them, that's for sure. Angie, thank you so much for sharing these burger recipes. They're fun.
You're welcome.
Really fun. The burgers, we did blue cheese and a cherry sauce on top with fresh rosemary, and these with a little bit of Asian and that caramelized bacon with the coffee and brown sugar. Recipe for both those you can get on our website. Thanks again. Burger Central, I love it.
Yes.
We'll be back. Stay with us.